Why does it have to be done this way? Why can't it be faster, simpler, better? Why should we accept the limitations of today as the boundaries of tomorrow? At AWS, these are some of our favorite questions, because right after why comes something even more powerful. Why not? When a startup founder sketches an idea on a napkin that could transform an entire industry, or a researcher who has a hypothesis that requires immense processing power, we don't want anything holding them back. We want them saying, why not? Let's build it. At AWS, we want to remove every single barrier that's standing between your imagination and reality, because we deeply believe that builders should have the freedom to be able to invent anything. Your wildest why deserves our most enthusiastic why not. Because often, the most powerful discoveries happen when we approach the world with relentless curiosity. Few people in this world embody curiosity and compassion and courage like Dr. Jane Goodall. For over 65 years, Jane and her team documented chimpanzee behavior in the wild. Research that continues to this day. It's actually one of the most comprehensive primate research archives in the entire world. But for most of that invaluable data was locked away in analog formats. Handwritten notes, film reels, observational data that spans decades. The Jane Goodall Institute partnered with AWS to transform what can be done with data. Jane and other researchers from Gombe have worked so extremely hard to collect. And so using Amazon Bedrock and Amazon SageMaker, they're converting handwritten field notes and film into a number of digital formats. And they're leveraging existing chimpanzee facial identification tools that were developed by Oxford University. They are building a comprehensive AI-powered research platform, best in its class. And so now researchers will be able to learn from decades and decades of information. They can identify specific chimpanzees by name, they can track their behaviors, and even explore how mother chimps teach their children. 65 years of groundbreaking research will now be accessible and ready to unlock discoveries we in this room can't even imagine. Stories like this are perfect examples of what's possible when researchers have the right tools. And giving the right tools and services has been our focus from day one. Because the right tool can make a seemingly impossible task feel effortless. AI agents are taking this one step further. What used to take years can now be done in days, and sometimes even minutes. Within Amazon, agents are being used across every single job function and family. And the results, they're incredible. Our legal teams are able to synthesize complex regional requirements using a single prompt. Our Amazon account managers have transformed from spreadsheet warriors, you know them, to trusted advisors with the ability to generate international expansion strategies on demand. And one of our most distinguished engineers was able to ship more code in 5 months than in the past 10 years. With agents, we're completely reimagining the way that we build software. AI-powered software development tools evolved rapidly over the past year, from inline tab completion to authoring entire functions to completing multi-step tasks. But as these tools became more powerful, we've noticed a gap. They were generating code, but builders couldn't guide the process or ensure it aligned with their team's standards. We wanted to take everything that is exciting about AI-powered software development and add the structure that our developers really need. Say hello, my friends, to Kiro. Kiro works with you, turning your prompts into detailed specs, and those specs into working code. But instead of me telling you what makes it so powerful, let's hear from developers who have experienced exactly what Kiro can do.